Welcome back to Biz Audio, everyone. My name is Max, and it's been another busy day in the radio industry. Geez, I was saying just before that it doesn't stop. The articles keep on coming in. Look, I think I wrote 5 articles on Monday, 5 articles yesterday, and 4 articles today. So look, a quieter day in the radio industry. But starting off, the Sunshine Coast broadcasters have appointed a new managing director of Caroline Hutchinson. I previously touched on this in the end of yesterday's episode, but the appointment is effective as of yesterday, the 24th of March. Carla Vella had previously announced she will be stepping back from the managing director role. And looking over to Southern Cross Stereo, Triple M 105.1 in Melbourne has announced that the return of the local drive news bulletin on Triple M Melbourne will be taking place. The bulletins will be presented in the 7 studios, with Rebecca Madden delivering the news and Jane Bunn presenting the weather. Looking over to the podcasting world, Steph and Holly Davey have announced they'll be hopping into the podcasting world with their new podcast, Girls Next Door. The weekly podcast launches today and will be an audio and video podcast. This show will launch on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And one last article for today. It's been 1 year of Stolzy and Izzy on Power 949. Izzy Capone and Glenn Stolzheim are celebrating 1 year of the Stolzy and Izzy breakfast show on Nowra's Power 949. Capone came from the Power 98.1 ARN station, where she hosted the breakfast show with Crystal Roker, who is now in Ballarat, hosting it with Crystal and Alex. And the duo posted on socials from 5am coffees to on-air chaos, laughs, giveaways, and phone calls right across from the Shoalhaven and Highlands. Thank you all for choosing us to wake up with us every morning and letting us be a part of your drive to work, school run, beachside starts, or cheeky Macca's stops. Congratulations to them. And I just wanted to point one thing out. There was an article published by the great Steve Ahern on Radio Today/Radio Info, and it pointed out in Kyle Sanderlands' contract that there was a cater consultancy fee. Now, as any good journalist, I put this into AI and asked it what it means. And essentially, from what I understand, the cater consultancy fee is basically, and it's not cater as in some other cater, it's Cater 96.1, Cater, the R&B hip-hop station that ARN also owns. And apparently it's a consulting fee to nurture talent and different things like that. So that's my understanding of it. If AI has gotten that wrong, then I do apologize, but just take it with a grain of salt, just to be careful. I don't want to get into any trouble. But look, there's also some other tinier news at Triple M. Dead Set Legends has returned to Triple M with Kate, Isaac, and Xander as the hosts. And it seems there's a fair bit going on for Triple M, and it's nice to see the integration and the merger through 7 West Media and Southern Cross Stereo finally doing some more collaborations together. I love the news bulletin idea for Triple M and the return of more live and local content. And I think that's great to see in a time where AI is taking over the airwaves.